So, this is not your first foray into football. You were a high school and college athlete, and you were also in the series coach. So what is it like to return to your roots, per se, and bring Patrick Star with you?
I'm speechless, which isn't good for your interests. So I'll try and find some words. It is the most remarkable experience to and then when you go to college on a football scholarship, it's kind of your identity, you're a player. And then you go through the whole thing of because I quit after a couple of years, so you're trying to find a new identity and then I wind up doing in acting. I wind up as an actor, and then I wind up doing a show about a college football team for 9 years, and it was great. I had a great time working with incredible people. And then I have this other incredible job of Patrick, which is now 23 years. And now football is coming to Patrick and vice versa. I'm just, I got to tell you, I'm super nervous. I don't want to mess it up because this is such a great broadcast. This isn't just any old game. This is the Nickelodeon broadcast. And it's very special. And it really is done in the spirit of fun, because football is a game and it's entertainment. And so this is kind of a way to seize hold of that and have some fun. It's obviously a very intense game and a very physically combative game, but it's also a game. And Nate Burleson, who is an NFL player, he's an incredible color man on these games. He's done the last 2 games, and he's so good. And he brings the spirit, and you can tell he really cares about. He wants children to be able, or younger people, I should say, to be able to watch the game and not feel overwhelmed and threatened because they don't know all the details, because they don't know what a cover 2 defense is. That he's saying, don't worry about any of that. Let's just watch what people are trying to do, and let's have fun. And then there's Noah Eagle and Gabby Navia Green, who's she's an actress on a Nickelodeon series, and she's dynamite too. She's done the last 2 games, and Noah Eagle is the play-by-play guy. Very experienced, real professional. And you can tell they're all enjoying this unique opportunity and approach. It's really special. It's hard to do something different. When something's successful, it doesn't want to change. So big credit to the league itself and to CBS Sports for following this inspiration. My hat's off to them. And to just say, hey, we have Nickelodeon, we have this thing, let's do a special broadcast. That's great.
Now, you have so many iconic characters. I mean, when I see you, my first thought is always the ultimate Christmas present. That's how I know you best.
Was I Sparky or Crumpet?
Yes, Sparky.
I was Sparky. And John Sally was Crumpet. And for those who don't know, John Sally was an NBA player he was like, I don't know, 6'10". And so we were both the Christmas elves wearing lederhosen with pointed ears. We had a gas.
So that's how I best know you. My dad, who played football in college, he knows you from Coach. And you've said also you've been Patrick for almost 23 years. So having probably your most iconic character through the decades and now bringing it to this new experience, is that like nerve-wracking? I know the game part probably is, but having Patrick in a completely new environment, what's that like for you?
It's terrifying. Because I have to just try and let go of my imagination creating, oh, this could go wrong, that could go wrong, or I could do that, and then I have to just trust it, because there's so many talented people involved. And the technical element is just overwhelming to my gelatinous brain, because the fact that I'll be wearing, there'll be a couple of cameras and I'm wearing them, and they somehow will take my facial expressions and in real time convert it to a Patrick expressing himself. I don't know. So I have to just not think about that. I have to pretend like it happens all the time.
And I know we're wrapping up our interview, so I figured I'd ask you one final question. If Patrick were to be on a football team, what position would you assign him?
I'd be in charge of the snacks. Because I'd be real, and I wouldn't be afraid. I'd put on my helmet, I'd run out there with my tray of lemon bars, and I'd say, come on, guys, have a sec. And then I'd run back. I'd be good at that. Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm looking forward to the broadcast. I cannot wait.
Oh, great. Well, nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you as well.
Thanks.